Bandits shot and killed by police in Tobago. Industrial court to be established in Tobago soon as new law term begins. Online payments for property tax coming soon. And acting senior superintendent clears the air on his transfer to Trinidad. Good evening, I am Bianna Brebner. Welcome to the Tobago Updates Television News for Tuesday, 17 September 2024. To our top story. On Monday, September 16, 2024, a police operation led by Sergeant Thomas and officers from the intelligence team and the Tobago Divisional CID ended with 2 fatalities at Roy's Guest House, Susulans, Tobago. The operation was prompted by intelligence suggesting that individuals wanted for several shootings on the island were staying at the location and were armed. At approximately 6:08 p.m., police arrived at the guest house and announced their presence. As a result, 2 men inside the apartment, both armed with guns, aimed their weapons at the officers. Fearing for their lives, Sergeant Thomas, Acting Corporal Moses, and PC O'Neill discharged their service weapons in response. Following the incident, the officers recovered a rifle and a revolver from the scene. They provided immediate aid to the injured men who were transported to the Scarborough General Hospital by vehicle PDA 2243 and an EHS ambulance. Unfortunately, both men were pronounced dead on arrival. The men have been identified as Razeen Kwashi and Hakim Anderson, both of Golden Lane, Tobago. Crime scene processing was led by Sergeant Horsford, and the scene was subsequently visited by Acting Senior Superintendent Kerr, ASP Barrett, ASP John W., and Inspector Bacchus. ASP Acting Barrett is overseeing the ongoing investigations into the shooting. Additionally, arrangements have been made for the involved officers to meet with the police social worker as part of standard protocol. Up next, the Industrial Court is eagerly anticipating the establishment of a permanent home in Tobago. This announcement was made by the President of the Industrial Court, Her Honor Heather Seal, during the opening of the 2024-2025 law term. Although this has been a goal since 2015, progress has stalled. Seal shared that there is progress on the project, and reporter Candice Jackson has the details.
It has been a long time coming, but the President of the Industrial Court, Her Honor Heather Seal, assured Tobagonians that they will soon have easier access to having their matters heard. In 2015, the THA signed a 199-year lease allowing the Industrial Court to operate out of Sandy Hall on Bacalet Street.
Since then, the proposed site of the Industrial Court in Tobago has been gutted, but financial constraints have hampered the progress of the project.
Seal reported that she led a delegation from the Industrial Court, along with technocrats from the Division of Infrastructure, Quarries and Urban Development, to tour the site on July 17th.
The court had previously re-examined the drawings and requested some adjustments be made.
With the retrofitting designs being finalized, Seal expects the Industrial Court to receive the necessary funding in 2025, just in time for the court's 60th anniversary.
We are optimistic that as soon as the plans are received and with the necessary funding, the Industrial Court in Tobago, which we conceive as a court that can facilitate other similar courts, such as the Tax Appeal Board, the Equal Opportunities Tribunal, and the Environmental Commission, will become a reality.
This announcement was met with beaming smiles from Chief Secretary Fali Augustine, who was present at the special sitting of the opening of the 2024-2025 law term. In the meantime, Her Honor Seal reported the Industrial Court continues to serve Tobago as much as possible.
Altogether, the matters involved 32 workers. 29 of them in April and 3 in August. Out of the matters heard in April, 2 were settled, 2 were reserved for judgment, and 2 were referred to open court hearings, and 1 was remitted to the Recognition, Registration and Certification Board.
Seal stated that she is looking forward to the day when the Industrial Court is permanently established in Tobago and can sit not only during the court vacation, but all year round. Candice Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Crime is just not a concern for national security, it's also becoming an industrial issue. At the special sitting of the Industrial Court for the opening of the 2024-25 law term, Her Honor Heather Seals stated that they must consider how violent crime is impacting people's ability to work within certain time frames.
In the era of tardiness, some workers may find it unsafe to leave their homes either too early or return home too late, and so may have difficulty in adhering to their scheduled hours of work, which in turn may lead to disciplinary action.
Seals noted that the crime can also influence employers' decision to change business hours, which negatively impact both profits and the earning of potential workers. She further pointed out that violence affects the mental health of the workforce, leading to additional challenges.
There is also a negative effect on productivity when workers and/or their employers witness violent events or are themselves or their close relatives the victims of violence.
Seals stated that the Industrial Court must take all these factors into account when adjudicating cases brought before them. We'll take a break and come back with more. Stay with us.
Are you an architect or draftsman looking to upgrade your skills, or a beginner eager to master essential tools? ReCAD Labs has the solution. Our Revit Architecture Fundamental Tobago course is designed to boost your skills and confidence. Running from October 6th to November 17th, this course includes a live session on November 17th for hands-on learning. Learn from experts in our virtual classroom and stay ahead in the world of architecture. Visit recadlabs.com to enroll now and follow us on social media for updates.
Tobago Glass Supplies has been a leading name for over 37 years in the glass and aluminum market in Tobago. We provide an extensive range of high-quality, innovative aluminum and glass products for commercial and residential use. Competitive prices with superior and professional services by committed employees who are guided by rigid quality standards. Tobago Glass Supplies specializes in the manufacture and installation of glass and aluminum products that are essential to today's homeowners and the business environment. We are engaged in marketing, sales, and installation of a variety of products. These ranges from windows and doors to necessities such as mirrors for homes and vehicles, designed and manufactured in-house or imported.
One thing to kill you, so what everybody holla dead. Don't knock it until you try it. Rum sweet. No.
Attention all talented individuals and groups in Tobago. This is your moment to shine. Showcase your skills in music, dance or drama at Tobago Star Quest. Prelim auditions are held every Sunday across various communities throughout Tobago. Seize the chance to win exciting prizes and demonstrate your talent. For more details, visit our Instagram page at tobago.star.quest or email tobagostarquest@gmail.com. We look forward to seeing you there.
The deadline for property tax payment remains September 30th, despite ongoing confusion and logistical challenges. Minister of Finance Colin Imbert addressed these concerns in the Senate this afternoon, noting that the efforts are underway to develop a solution for online payments. However, he acknowledged that this has proven to be a complex task. More in this report from Candice Jackson.
All residential property owners who received property tax assessments must pay their taxes by September 30th. Finance Minister Com Imbert acknowledged that processing payments at Inland Revenue offices is causing logistical issues, but insisted that the deadline will not be extended. Meanwhile, he noted that efforts are underway to develop a payment system through banks, though complications have arisen. One such complication involves handling the service charge, as the Exchequer Act requires that tax as a form of government revenue must be accepted in full without deductions.
The banks will collect those payments of property tax, record them appropriately, identify who paid for what, when, and so on, and then remit the amount paid in full to the Treasury to go into the consolidated fund for it to be recorded as revenue. The banks would then send a bill to the Ministry of Finance for the service charge.
Then there is a matter of ensuring the payments are correctly recorded as revenue.
So what I would not want to happen is a situation where people make their property tax payments online and it is not properly recorded as revenue in the consolidated fund, and then we'll get another report from the Auditor General that will start another set of confusion and bacchanal. But we are very close to a solution.
Imbert also noted the need to establish a system for issuing official receipts to taxpayers when they make payments online or through bank transfers.
When the person pays the tax, they must get a receipt from the Board of Inland Revenue to confirm that they have paid the tax. Because if they don't get that, then you can end up in an argument, and then there may be even more confusion with respect to penalties and interest. So that's issue number one that must be dealt with. Issue number two is a proper recording of the revenue in the consolidated fund.
Meanwhile, failure to pay property taxes by September 30th will incur additional fees, with the only exception being those who did not receive tax assessments.
The Board of Inland Revenue has been unable to deliver a tax assessment notice to the taxpayer, then the taxpayer is not at fault. You understand? So you have not received a tax assessment notice from the Board of Inland Revenue. The legal opinion is that you are not at fault and you will not be subject to any penalties and interest.
Candace Jackson, Tobago Updates, Television News.
Senior Superintendent Roland Kerr, who has served in Tobago for a brief period of just 3 months, is slated for a transfer to Trinidad. During his recent appearance on the Tobago Updates morning show, Superintendent Kerr discussed the implications of this reassignment. Joshel Dan has more in this story.
Amid speculation in Tobago regarding the reasons for Superintendent Rodel Kirk's reassignment, some attributing it to perceived complacency, Kirk clarified that his transfer is part of a broader shift involving approximately 20 top officials. He explained that effective management of resources necessitates such reassignments.
Because, the Commissioner of Wisdom and the Executive will have to manage the resources as they see fit. And that is why I'm seeing the Tobago media only speculate on the 2 Tobago posts, but there's at least 20 persons transferred at the top. I don't want to speculate, but that is, reassignment is something that comes with elevation. And that movement is something that's unavoidable.
Kirk mentioned that he received a letter instructing him to assume duty in South Trinidad later this month.
It says that I'm due to take up duty from the 23rd of this month. So I'll be heading off to, a new environment. South will be new to me, notwithstanding that I've been in and out of South. South, actually working in South will be a new environment for me. I don't know most places in South, but, I will have to be on the ground in my new space and adjust and adapt to what is happening in the country.
He said incoming officers might face challenges adapting to a new environment, including communicating with the local population and navigating the island. Despite these changes, Kirk is urging Tobagonians to maintain their cooperation with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and to continue supporting the police regardless of who assumes leadership on the island. Joshel Dan, Tobago Updates, Television News.
The Innovative Democratic Alliance shared its opinion on the transfer of Senior Superintendent Rudel Kerr and Assistant Commissioner of Police Collis Hazel to Trinidad. The party acknowledged the importance of new leadership and innovation to combat crime. However, its members are of the view that leadership changes alone will not deal with the complex, multi-layered challenges facing Tobago's safety and security. Ariana Scipio has this report.
The IDA noted that the reshuffle of two of Tobago's top police officers is part of a broader National Security Council strategy to deal with complacency and promote crime-fighting efforts. However, the IDA argued that this approach fails to address the root causes of crime on the island. They highlighted the concerns raised by Senior Superintendent Kirk and ACP Hazel, who pointed to a lack of resources such as manpower, training, and equipment which are essential for effective policing. The party emphasized that leadership changes alone cannot resolve the structural issues without adequate resource allocation. Additionally, the IDA stressed the importance of understanding Tobago's unique social dynamics for effective policing. They warned that imposing leadership without cultural sensitivity could alienate the community and undermine trust, which is crucial for crime prevention in a close-knit society. The party also questioned the absence of any clear strategies accompanying the leadership change and called for a comprehensive, multifaceted approach that addresses both the socio-economic factors driving crime and the need for stronger police resources. According to the IDA, Tobago needs and deserves more than temporary solutions. The organization urges the government to move beyond symbolic actions and commit to a comprehensive plan that addresses the immediate crime crisis and the long-term safety of Tobago. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news after this.
This is how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show, and everybody's gonna know. Say it to them once again. They better look up below. This is your show, and everybody's gonna know. That's how it's gonna go. They better look up below, 'cause this is your show.
Coconut's Cafe, the buffet restaurant that specializes in all your tasty local dishes. For breakfast and for lunch. Breakfast includes coconut bake and sada roti, served with chokers, bull joil, and sausages in tomato sauce. Not forgetting beef and cheese pies, shepherd's pie, macaroni pie, and rice in various styles. Meat served in a variety of flavors, garden salads, and pasta salads. All this accompanied by fruit juices, coconut water, your choice of a great combination to appease your taste buds. So call us today to order, as we are here to accommodate your busy schedules or if you are having a cooking day off.
Hey, the biggest and sexy.
Now here what's going on. You see the section? It makes me feel to move. You know why? It's called Pina Colada. I like Pina Colada.
Oh. Forget just the girl them crave for. They really need you too. When you play with
oh my goodness. And as the name says, it is as creamy as it's sweet.
You never wanna leave, cause the drinks them running for throw. Cause they really feel a vibe every time you start right down and up and like this, man, it's nothing like this. Not you be like you, forget just me say something and nobody like you. And every single time we touch, you know I never stop.
This is Pina Colada, something nice with a little bit of spice, and of course, not once, but we're gonna do it twice.
Tell a cruise, make the border. Say whoa.
We are on the road with Pina Colada. Boom, boom.
I'ma play some tune like this.
Don't worry, my wife will fuck it up. Make me happy whenever you fuck it. So me play very hard. fiesta.
This one is for the people and them who don't care what nobody else have to say about them.
Them none of cash, broke where you have, where you know about.
It's too early for that.
You want the good on. They do but then enough 99. Girl, go the club, girl, right. Nice.
Who's the one friend can drink all the alcohol no matter what?
Put a bottle and spoon and a cup in my hand and I'm winding up on my man.
Dream.
Thanks for staying with us. The Ministry of Youth Development and National Service officially launched the Amplify and Prior Learning Assessment Recognition programs today at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. Minister for the Ministry of Youth Development, Foster Cummings, and Secretary for the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport, Joel Sampson, shared their sentiments about these programs at today's event. Here's more.
Minister Foster Cummings stated that today's event represented a collaboration between the central government and the THE. He explained that the Amplify program focuses on music business, voice and presentation, and voice training.
Some of us just got our voice training when we went to Sunday school, and we will live with that for the rest of our life. But if you want to turn that talent into a business, then Amplify is one of the programs that you should take advantage of.
Speaking about the PLAR program, Minister Cummings said he had met people skilled in woodworking, plumbing, and other fields. Unfortunately, though they were skilled, they did not have the required certification.
What PLAR does is allows these very skilled persons to come into this NTA program, and they will assess them and do whatever additional support they need to give them, and they can then be certified based on their level of skill.
Secretary Joel Sampson noted that through the PLAR program, doors would be open for young, skilled, aspiring individuals who may not have had the opportunity for formal certification to achieve such.
Many of our young men and women possess remarkable skills and competencies, and this program provides a pathway for them to earn the Trinidad and Tobago National Vocational Qualification or the Caribbean Vocational Qualification, which they so richly deserve.
Secretary Sampson said it was about ensuring that talent is recognized and potential is unlocked. Furthermore, he said that Amplify speaks to the creative potential of young people, noting that music and entertainment are powerful industries and engines of growth.
This initiative will give our youth the technical and creative skills to thrive in this industry and equip them with the life skills necessary to build sustainable livelihoods. Amplify will show our young people that their creative dreams are not just passions only, but they can be professional realities.
Secretary Sampson said that these programs were not just acronyms, describing them as keys to the future where competence matters. Ariana Scipio, Tobago Updates Television News.
The Ministry of Works, Transport, Maritime Division issued a procurement notice yesterday requesting buyers to purchase the Gulfstream vessel. The vessel was recently refloated and towed to Trinidad after its contents were extracted. Tenderers were asked to submit packages to the Maritime Division no later than 10 a.m. on October 1, 2024. On February 7, 2024, the Gulfstream vessel appeared in Tobago waters at the Cove Industrial Estate and caused a massive oil spill along the island. However, there is still no information about the vessel's owners. The weather report is next. Stay with us.
can now get whatever you need whenever you need it anywhere in Tobago with Tobago. Your meals, medication, groceries, and shopping all delivered directly to you. No more hassle, no more stress. Get the Tobago app today on Google Play or Apple App Store.
That's TAPPOGO and let us deliver to you.
Check our website at www.tapogo.app or call the experts at 494-TOGO and 484-4746. Tobago. Relax. We will get it to you. Tobago's at your service.
Don't tell me about work I out on the road today. Don't tell me about work I out on the road today. Don't tell me about work I out on the road today. Oh yeah. I said I can't wait for Tobago in October.
Embark on an adventure to the greatest little island on the planet. Tobago invites you to ritual, revelry, and release.
Whining in the Bago sun, having Bago fun, and Bago drinking rum. We go jump up and carry on.
From October 25th to the 27th, 2024, experience the energetic vibe, the vibrant colors, and the unforgettable spirit of the Tobago Carnival.
Down here in Tobago.
Whether you're tripping down the road or marveling at the beauty and creativity of our artisans, Tobago Carnival is an adventure.
I said I wait and I wait and I wait and I wait for Carnival to come. So I call all my friends, making the plans for the Tobago Carnival fun.
Join us for ritual, revelry, and release. Tobago Carnival 2024, where every moment is memorable.
I said I can't wait for Tobago in October.
Now for the weather update from the TNT Met office. Tonight, mostly fair and warm apart from the odd shower. Temperatures will drop to 28 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow's outlook is predominantly hot and sunny despite the chance of 1 or 2 isolated showers. A generally fair but warm night is expected. Daytime temperatures will rise to 33 degrees Celsius with a heat index of 37 degrees Celsius. Seas will be slight to moderate with waves up to 1.5 meters in open waters and smooth in sheltered areas. Sunrise at 5:52 and sunset at 6:01. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines before we go. Bandits shot and killed by police in Tobago. Industrial court to be established in Tobago soon as new law term begins. Online payments for property tax coming soon. And acting senior superintendent clears the air on his transfer to Trinidad. I am Bianna Brabner. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night.